Hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to English TV Live, broadcasting around the world, broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube. So wherever you are watching in the world and whichever platform you're watching on, I'm very happy to see you. My name is Lloyd. I am one of your teachers at English TV Live. English TV Live is your number one resource for live English lessons. We have a private community that you can join if you go to EnglishTVLive.com, where we have live lessons every day with expert English teachers specializing in grammar, pronunciation, lots of different things as well. Writing, my mind was going blank. EnglishTVLive.com, go and check it out. This show, the English TV Guide, is an opportunity for us to review some different things. We're going to take a look at a couple of short videos today from myself and also Emma, who is another teacher at English TV Live. She is our pronunciation specialist. And yeah, so we'll get into that in a second. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me check the comments over here. So, who is watching here? Pra, what's going on? Mukesh, Sarah, Ayub says, what happens? I don't know what you mean. What happens? We study English together. Risa, what's going on? We are always ready to watch English TV Live. The best way to improve your English skills. Very nice job, Risa. I like that sentence there. Ahmed, how you doing? Danny, Muna, and to everybody else around the world watching, thank you so much for joining. So today we are going to have a little bit of an idiom review and also a grammar review as well. So the first, let me just switch up the screen here. Hold on one moment. Just give me a second. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to have a little idiom review, if that sounds good to you. Sounds good to me. And okay, so this idiom actually was the first ever video that I made on YouTube. First ever one. So this expression is, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Does anybody know what this means? I'm on the fence. Have you ever heard this expression before? Have you ever used it before? Do you know what it means? Can you explain what it means in the comments below? I'll give you a couple of seconds here. Ahmed says, if I join your private community, how often will I talk to you teachers live? Well, we have live shows every day, every weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you'll be talking to us pretty often. Okay. Does anybody know the meaning of this idiom? I'm on the fence. Shra says, I can't decide instantly. Good job. Maria says, I'm not sure about my decision. Okay, very nice job. Anybody else want to elaborate? Hebatala says, reach a dead end? Not exactly. So, yeah, good job to the people who commented there. So, what does it mean? I'm on the fence means I can't decide between two or more options. Usually two, sometimes three. So two or more options. I can't decide. You have a choice, but it's too difficult to decide. I can't decide. I'm on the fence. It's too tough. It's too tough. For example, you're at a coffee shop and you can't decide if you want a cappuccino. This is actually my story. This is my story here. You're at the coffee shop and you can't decide if you want a cappuccino or cafe latte. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I can't decide. Right? Fence is something that divides two places. So if you can't decide which side you're on, you are on the fence. So hold on. We're going to look at some more examples. We're going to take a look at one moment. Okay, we're going to take a look at a video which I made quite a while ago. my first ever video on YouTube and Facebook, and it is about on the fence. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples in this video, and while you're watching the video, I would like you to think of your own examples and then write them down in the comments, and we will take a look. So without further ado, let's take a look at some more examples. I'm on the fence about making this video. Okay then. Today we are going to learn about the expression I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Since a fence divides two places, you can only be on one side of the fence, right? Imagine you are sitting on a fence. It probably wouldn't be very comfortable, would it? Well, actually, this dog looks very, very comfortable. If you are on the fence, it means you cannot decide between two different options. Sometimes three, and sometimes four, but usually two. Other people might be asking for your opinion, or where do you want to go for dinner tonight, or who's going to win the sports game. But if you cannot decide, if you cannot make up your mind, it's too difficult, you can use this expression. I'm on the fence. Let's look at some example sentences. I can't decide if I want to get the new Samsung or the new iPhone. I'm on the fence. Do you want the fish or the chicken, sir? I'm on the fence. Chicken. No. Fish. No. Chicken and fish together? No! Don't sit on the fence. Tell me, who are you going to vote for? Clinton or Trump? Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little video there. A little bit of a blast from the past. My first ever YouTube video. First ever English teaching video. And that was about almost 2 years ago now, I guess. About a year? No, more than that. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's kind of funny watching back. But, yes, so the expression is, I'm on the fence. I can't decide in that moment. I hope you enjoyed my example sentences there. And now is your turn. So in the comment box below, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, I would like to see your example sentences. So let's take a look. Ahmed says, nice white shirt. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's take a look here. All right. Let me see if I can. Okay. Fikriye, who is one of our members in our private community, says, and I'm pronouncing her name correctly, I think, I can't decide whether to go to visit my mum or to stay at home. I'm on the fence. Good one. Yeah. I can't decide whether to go to visit my mum. Yeah, very nice example there. Ayub says, I'm on the fence to join Real Madrid or Milan. Are you a professional footballer, Ayub? Okay, interesting. Yeah, maybe if you're a professional footballer and Inter Milan and Real Madrid come calling, they come knocking on your door, they say, Ayub, we want to sign you. Please join us. You can say, I'm on the fence. Who should I play for? Let's see. Okay, Maria says, Lloyd's video or a short rest at 3 o'clock. I'm never on the fence. Lloyd for sure. Very nice. Molto bene. Very nice. Grazie, Maria. So, in Italy, it's 3 o'clock when you're watching the show, so you're thinking, should I take a little rest or should I watch Lloyd's video? And you chose correctly. You chose the right answer, definitely. Let's see here. Hazal says, I do not know what is the best for me. Should I get married or stay single? I'm on the fence. Ahmed says, I'm on the fence about choosing between two trousers, the blue or black one. Very nice example. Yahya, who is also a member in our private community, says, I'm on the fence to work as a teacher or administrator. So maybe you could say, I'm on the fence about whether I should work as a teacher or administrator. Risa says, I can't decide to travel between the UK and Canada. To visit Lloyd and Jacob, I'm on the fence. So you can say, I can't decide whether I should travel. You see, I can't decide whether. It's quite a nice way to say it. I can't decide whether I should travel to Canada or the UK to visit Lloyd or Jacob. Well, it's up to you. You can choose. But thank you. It's a very nice, sweet sentence. Thank you. Madeline says, I was born on the 23rd of October, so it's hard to tell whether I am the Scorpios or Bows. I'm on the fence. I don't understand that one exactly. Fikre says, you've always pronounced my name correctly. That's very good. Safe, nice example here. I'm on the fence whether to learn Spanish or Japanese. Okay, yeah, if you want to study a new language, you know, that's a big commitment to decide which one you want to study, so it could be difficult. In this case, yeah, Spanish or Japanese, which one? I can't decide. I'm on the fence. So that is the idiom which I wanted to review with you today. I'm on the fence. Thank you to everybody. Okay, we have another example here from YouTube. Somebody's name I can't read. Let me just read that one. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, by the way, it is English TV Live is the name of the channel, and I've just pressed the wrong button, so now the comment has disappeared. But anyway, that is the idiom for today. Now, we're going to take a look. Hold on a second. We're going to take a look at some grammar, okay? Here we are then. So before we look at this grammar, I want to ask you this question. Which one of these sentences is correct? Which one of these sentences is correct? English TV Live is an excited way to learn English. That's number one. Or English TV Live is an exciting way to learn English. Which one of these two sentences is correct? Number one or number two? So I want you to just write in the comments, number one or number two. Number one or number two. Number one, number two. Which one is correct? Which one is the correct way to say this sentence? English TV Live is an excited or exciting way to learn English. Number one, number two. Number one, number two. Give you some time. Bit of a delay with the stream, so I just need to give you some time here. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Two. Exciting. Two. Of course. Two. Amir, two. Manikia, good job. Adnan, well done. Mutna, everybody. Yeah, very good job. So the answer is number two. Exciting. English TV Live is an exciting way to learn English. So I'm sure you knew this one, but it is a mistake, a common mistake that English learners make. It seems to be high-level learners and low-level learners, medium. It seems to be a common mistake that English learners make, getting confused between the ing and ed ending. So, we're going to watch a little video from Emma, from Pronunciation with Emma. She's going to explain very nicely the difference between these two. She's going to give some examples, and then after we watch that video, I think you know what I want you to do. I want you to give your examples of the ed and ing ending form. So without further ado, let's go over to Emma.
Do you have problems with adjectives like these two and when to use them? Do you confuse I am bored and I am boring? I am interested, I am interesting. Do you know what the difference is? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain the difference between these two and how to remember when to use them. So make sure you stay until the end, because I'm also going to give you another teeny tiny test. I'm going to start calling teeny tiny tests from now on, because I say that in almost all my videos. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pronunciation with Emma. So, as I said in the intro, I'm going to be talking about adjectives which have either an ed ending or an ing ending. So a lot of students have problems with when to use them both, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. So let's start with ed adjectives first. Now, when we're talking about ed adjectives, we're talking about an emotion, a temporary emotion. I'm bored, I'm interested, I'm tired. Now with the ing adjectives, we're talking about a characteristic of something, not a feeling. So let's say I have a book. I could say, this book is really interesting. I can't say, this book is really interested, because the book is a book. It's an inanimate object. It cannot have feeling. Therefore, I use the ing. Interesting. So as a quick recap, I can say, I am bored. It's an emotion. I am boring. I'm describing my personality, my characteristics. So now we're going to do a little test just to see how much you've learned in this video. I'm going to do 5 questions. Let's see how you do. While you're doing this test, I'd like you to write your answers in the comments because I'm curious to know how much you've learned from this video, and if you've learned anything from this video, let me know in the comments. Let me give you this sentence. What do we think? This TV show is so boring. Why is it boring? Because remember, with ing adjectives, we're talking about characteristics. A TV show does not have emotion. It cannot feel anything. It's not human. It's not a living thing. So I cannot use bored. I have to use boring. How about this one? I'm really annoyed that you didn't call me. Annoyed, because I'm talking about my emotion. I'm really annoying means it's my personality. I'm annoying. I make other people feel annoyed. So in this case, I'm annoyed. How about this one? Any idea? This documentary is really interesting. It's interesting because it's a characteristic about an inanimate object. This inanimate object cannot have feeling or emotion, therefore I cannot use interested. So, interesting is the answer. How about this one? This one's a bit trickier because we've got 2 this time. So with this one, I can say, after reading that inspiring book, I feel really motivated to start my own company. So when we're talking about the inspiring part, we're not talking about emotion. So we're using ing, we're talking about characteristic. While with the other one, with motivated, I'm talking about my feeling. I feel motivated. We're not using ing, it's not a characteristic, it's an emotion. And this is the last one. I've thrown in 2 more again, just for fun. What do you think? Have a look. What do we think? So with this one, I can say, my job is so tiring. I get so annoyed sometimes by all the paperwork. So that first one, so tiring, I'm describing my job. I'm not describing myself and my feeling. I'm describing a characteristic. And the second one, so annoyed, I get annoyed, I feel annoyed. I'm talking about emotion. So again, I'm using ed. That's it for this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it's been beneficial. Let me know in the comments if you like these grammar videos. I tend to focus more on pronunciation videos, hence the name Pronunciation with Emma. But I know that you guys are always requesting grammar videos as well. So here they are, just for you. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up, like the video, and also subscribe to my channel. And a final thank you, guys. Yes, thank you so much. I feel completely humbled that you watch my videos, that you've even subscribed, that you like my videos. So a big thank you to you. See you next week. Bye bye. Oh, the occasional grammar one.
All right, thank you very much to Emma. Don't forget that Emma is our pronunciation teacher on English TV Live. If you are a member of the private community, she will be with you every Friday to give you a private stream, a private live lesson on there. And of course, you can catch her on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is Pronunciation with Emma, or here on Facebook, or Instagram. She's everywhere. Anyway, well done to everybody in the comments. I could see you were answering the questions that Emma had very nicely. It seemed like you weren't too challenged by it, but just to review then one more time, as Emma very nicely explained, if the adjective ends in ed, it is related to your feeling, okay, your personal emotion. I'm bored, I'm excited, I'm interested, I'm fascinated, I'm amazed, I'm tired. With the ed at the end is your personal feeling, your personal emotion. Ing, on the other hand, at the end of the word is related to a characteristic of something. It could be a person, could be a thing. It is describing the characteristic, not the emotion. So let's say, for example, the boring exam made me feel bored. The interesting movie made me feel interested. All right, let's see if you can make some example sentences in the comment box below. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, I would love to see your comments. So see if you can make some example sentences using the ing and ed form correctly, and we'll take a look. Let's... Fikriye says she's an amazing teacher and explains everything very well. I totally agree with that. We're very happy to have Emma on our team. She's a fantastic teacher. Elena says, very useful. Elena, very nice to see you. Long time no see. Very useful. Suha, big like. Lena, I loved it. Voila. Thank you, Emma. That's great. Okay. Okay, an example here. With ed, someone makes me feel bored. With ing, a book makes me feel boring. Is that right? Does the book make you feel boring? Remember, your feeling is ed, so you feel bored. You feel bored. The book is boring. You're describing the book, the boring book. The bored person. The person felt bored. The book was boring. Suha says she feels bored. Hazal says, the book was so moving that I could not hold back my tears. Very good, yeah, moving. So the book was moving. I felt moved. I felt very moved. I felt very emotional. Romana says, I'm tired of working with someone that's really annoying. Okay, good example. Fikriye says, Lloyd is tired. His work is tiring, but it is worth it for us. It's worth it. Oh, no, it's my pleasure. Grace says, I really love Emma Teacher. I think we all do, definitely. Okay. Suha says, this film is so amazing. Very nice job. Tran says, I was exhausted when I got a tiring job. Very good job. Very, very good example sentence there. So, you felt exhausted because of the tiring job. Not the tired job, the tiring job. Kelly asks, bored sounds like bored. Yeah, the pronunciation's the same. So whiteboard, for example, and feeling bored, they are the same pronunciation. That is correct. Madeline says, he's a boring person. We feel extremely bored when he speaks. Hope you're not talking about me. But it's a good example. Risa says, I'm excited to watch English TV Live. Very good. Shra says, I'm bothered when a baby cries. Oh my goodness, yes. I can imagine that. Okay, any other example sentences, everybody? Well done to everybody who made a nice example sentence there with the ing and ed form. If you're just tuning in now, of course you can watch the replay anytime you like. Why don't we just finish up then here? 1 second. Okay. So, one more thing before we finish today. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Speaking of Emma, she has... she is an Instagram expert, unlike Jacob and I. Emma and also Natalie as well. Natalie's an Instagram expert. They are helping us with our Instagram page. We are posting every day now. So we have posts and stories every day to help you with your English. We have idioms, we have challenges, we have personal posts, we have all different types of things. I think you're really going to like it. So make sure you follow English TV Live on Instagram. Want to learn more? All right, I'm sure you do. Join our private community for daily live lessons from our expert teachers, including Emma, including me, including Jacob, Natalie, Terry, and more to come. Go to EnglishTVLive.com now to become a member. But that is about it for today's English TV guide. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you benefited from these reviews today. So just to review one more time, we looked at the idiom, I'm on the fence, which means I can't decide. I'm on the fence. Which one should I choose? And then we reviewed the ing and ed adjective ending. Ing talks about the characteristic of something, and ed talks about the emotion. It's more for a person. Ing could be for a person or a table, for example. An interesting table? Maybe not. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. That is about it for today. But I will see you again tomorrow.